What's going on? What's going on, fellas? Well, I'm finally done with the orientation in the new company that I went to. I'm doing my first load. I left from the Dallas Forward area, going to Amarillo, Texas. Uh, it's definitely a new place that I haven't been around this area since I started driving trucks with Snyder years ago. So it's a good feeling. It's nice to be driving and watching the sunset in the southwest, south central west. Uh, so yeah, I finished orientation. I gotta say that you know this company, the difference between this company and JB Hunt, it is that you basically on your own. You know what I mean? You are truly owner operator, even though you lease to this company. Uh, the trailer process sucks. Be honest. You gotta wait for a trailer. Luckily, I did book a low, power only. Called the broker and I told the broker, listen, I'm finishing orientation today. Um, it's the weekend. It's a holiday weekend. Uh, it was a loaded trailer, preloaded trailer. So I called the broker and I told him, listen, I don't have no trailer. I'm waiting for the trailer utilization people to assign me a trailer. I mean, they already know we're going to orientation. Uh, Honestly, I don't understand why they wouldn't have trailers waiting for the new guys. I'll be honest, I didn't like that. I didn't go through that situation with JB Hunt. JB Hunt definitely. You know, they got trailers. JB Hunt got trailers. Even though sometimes JB Hunt, I did a lot of search for empty trailer when I was doing dropping hooks. But just 30 miles, 40 miles. But I mean, it was painful because you using your hours of service, but it wasn't like you had to wait days to get a trailer. So with this company, you know, I'm pretty sure some people that did the orientation other weeks, they probably got lucky and got a trailer right away. Uh, that wasn't the case for anybody in my class. I think it was like 7 people. Uh, you know, um, I would say in that regards, JB Hunt definitely got more trailers. With this new company, I like the fact, that I'm learning the business. Well, I did it already, F2F. I used to talk to brokers, but I'm back at it with this company. You got to call the broker. You got to talk to them about the low. If it's a contract, I mean, it's straight from the cheaper low. You can, you're not allowed to negotiate any rate. What you see, that's what it is. But if it's from a broker, you could talk to the broker and try to get some more money, or try to get some fuel surcharge. Or in my case, they didn't have no trailer uh, coming out of orientation, uh, but I was able to book this low coming to Amarillo, Texas from forward, 375 miles. The total for the low it is $1,210. Uh, including 116 fuel surcharge. Uh, I'll be honest, is a lot of information. Different system. We deal with OmniTracks here. Definitely tonight gonna sit. Tonight I'm gonna sit and just learn the system because honestly, I don't remember the last time. I don't no. Look, Look, I'm talking. The tablet's talking to me. That's crazy. But yeah, I gotta learn the new system with the Omnitracks. Honestly, I couldn't find. Please stay to command. Uh, I couldn't find the the yard move when I was picking up this low. I couldn't find it. I mean, like I say, orientation. We went through the ELD, but we really didn't go in details. And I thought it was gonna be real simple. I mean, I'm very, you know, very uh, good, with electronics, but shit, I couldn't find the jar move. I still haven't find it, so I gotta go through and do some reading. Or call somebody from Landstar to let me know. I don't even know if they got jar move. Probably not, cause I didn't see the option in there. I probably they probably don't. Uh, but other than that, I mean, uh, they pay for your hotel. Just JB Hunt doesn't pay for your hotel when you're on orientation. So these people pay for your orientation. I already say in the other company. I you guys already know which company I'm with. Uh, it's no secret. It's Landstar. I want to try some things new. I want to definitely try to, down the line get another truck, put a driver under me, and see eventually if I could, keep growing. I definitely got to do some research in that process, but I know it's possible. You know, uh, so that's one of the things that I really want to, make that move, and also, Landstar got freight all over the United States. I'll be honest, the long uh, loads, uh, you know, over 1,000 miles, they definitely pay better than JB Hunt. Uh, Short miles is about the same, under 500. A little bit better, but JB Hunt is not that far away. Just keeping it real. I seen the discount with Landstar. What I saw, at least in Texas, uh, it's pretty decent. Uh, JB Hunt is not bad, but Landstar you get a better discount. What I saw, so far. Like I say, is I was just going through the app searching, and believe. Obviously, I don't got access to the JB Hunt fuel uh, app no more to check that. But what I seen, Landstar got better discounts. Uh, but at the same time, uh, I'm new. It's only been 2 days. Uh, I was on rotation. This is my first low. You gotta use TransFlow for your BOL. Different apps. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get used to it. But I was already used to JB Hunt process, uh, which is is I'll be honest is much simpler. Doing the process with JB Hunt 360 app. However, what I've seen so far, Landstar definitely got more. Like I say, freight as far as you know all 48 states. And the reason why it is because Obviously, Landstar don't got company drivers. You know, you competing with other owner operators. JB Hunt got a lot of company drivers. They got a lot of local drivers, intermodal. Um, you know, they use the train system a lot for intermodal. I think they're the biggest, if not one of the biggest, intermodal carriers. Uh, and they got regional company drivers. So you know, a lot of the best freight. I mean, I understand JB Hunt gonna give it to the company driver because at the end of the day, it's all about profit. You know, uh, the board members they gotta make money. Like I said, I'm not talking bad about JB Hunt at all. Uh, I just comparing. Like I said, I only been here. I just came out of orientation, so I can't really uh, give honest. I mean, tell you guys, basically, um, you know, I still know how JB Hunt operate. I learned in this new system. I'm feeling confident, positive. It's nothing that I won't be able to learn, and but it's like everything, with practice, you become better at it. Um, the like I say, the brokers that I talked to, that was pretty cool. Uh, they gave me other brokers' information. They say, hey, when you take that low over there, this broker, you know, got lows over there. This is their number. They sent me the email, and they might have power only. Uh, so you could, keep moving while you wait for your trailer assignment. Uh, Obviously, I'm waiting for my trailer out of Forward. I know Landstar pay you to go and get your trailer. If you gotta go, and go and get your trailer that you're gonna be assigned to. That's what I was told. You know, um, they did the hotel reservation in a hotel. I got a pet. I got my dog with me. That hotel didn't accept pets in there, so I ended up booking my own hotel. They did reimburse me right away. I already got the money in my account. I didn't have to wait a week or nothing. Gave them the receipt today, and right away, you know, before the class was over, the money was in my card. Uh, you know, so I like that. They even told me if I want to stay another night, they would have paid for it. Everybody else stayed, but I want to make money, so I said, man, I'm gonna try to get low. And as soon as I start calling, I seen preloaded trailers. I asked them, listen, I don't got no trailer waiting for my trailer assignment. Uh, you know, can I do it power only? And the broker told me, yeah, you could do power only. Uh, and you could use the trailer that you're gonna get once you drop that loaded trailer. The customer where you're going to, uh, just make sure you bring it back by Monday, and drop it in the same place that you got it from. So, I mean, it's kind of nice, at least I'm moving. Uh, the broker even gave me the information for the brokers that run the area where I'm going. Uh, so it's pretty cool. Like I said, I drop in this one, I'm picking up a empty, but I still got to take this trailer back where I got it, which it was like 15 miles away from the orientation place. It wasn't that far, so most likely I'm gonna end up picking up my trailer around there. Or who knows where? I don't know. I'll find out. But it's a holiday weekend. I wanted to do some freight, make some money. Because I'm not here to make money. I'm not here to be sitting down. I sit down for almost a week. I went visiting my family. We went to the river, uh, by Missouri. You know, nice place. We had a great time. So you know, it's I will say the JB Hunt system. If you new to owner operator, it's gonna be much easier. Uh, Landstar is, you know, everybody's owner operator. Uh, you know, I talked to a lot of owner operators in the break room. Everybody, you know, they give you good information, and you know, this Landstar is always all about network. You know, getting to know your brokers. That's what they told me. You know, after that, you probably don't even have to use the low board no more. You know, once you get familiar with some brokers and stuff like that, you know, they know you know you're responsible. You deliver on time. They start giving you loads. You know, hey, where you at? You in this area? I got you know loads over there. So hopefully that'll be the case with me. You know, I do want to get in. You know, other things the Landstar got going on. You know, down the line, I'm new, so you know everything's a process. But man, I'm telling you, another thing I noticed, Landstar teams, um, you know, they got a lot of opportunities. I see a couple that was in orientation with me, and you know, they the teams they they got a division where they do a lot of military loads, making good money. So you know, anybody you know they're doing teams, they couple or you know family or friends or whatever. I think Landstar definitely got a good loads for teams, um, and you know also for owner operators. I mean, they you know I've seen loads even going to Canada, Mexico, everywhere. I mean, they got loads all over. So you know, so far so good. It's my first day. I'm gonna keep this uh video short. Well, it's not short. It's almost 18 minutes already. But yeah, um, you know, I'm gonna do my 10 hours. I'm over here in Henrietta, Texas, uh, uh, in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, man, I'm in a rest area. They very high with security. You know, you gotta lock your trailer. You gotta. I mean, you can't stay on the ramps. You know, they that's a no no. You know, you gotta stay in secure places. So that's something that you know that is different with JB Hunt. Uh, you know, JB Hunt, you stay anywhere. Uh, so that's the difference. But yeah, so far so good. I mean, I like the fact that you know I was able to get a load and right away out of orientation. You know, be honest, the only thing I didn't like, I already knew about it was you know I gotta wait for a trailer, and that kind of sucks. I don't understand. Landstar is a huge company. I don't know why it's a shortage of trailers. That doesn't make sense to me. But you know, they got the lows, they got their customers. You know, they do have some lows that pay uh, real low, uh, just like JB Hunt, but they got a lot of lows that pay good too. Better than JB Hunt. I gotta be honest on that. You know, as far as long, you know, 1,000 miles, 1,200 miles loads. You know, you could get those low $3. Not every low is like that, but you know, you see prices up there. You know, so it's a lot of opportunities to make decent money. Like I said, you know, still new. I don't know uh, the system. I will do a 30-day review. You know, when Landstar my experience. You know, like I say, everybody experience different. Uh, But you know, we're gonna see. We're gonna see how it goes. I'm very positive, confident, and I know I could make it anywhere, wherever I go. It's basically uh on you, how you do things, and how you look at things, and how you stay focused, and try to network, you know, and learn from people. Um, we learn from anybody, something new every day. So you can think you know everything, because you will never go nowhere in life that way. But yeah, other than that, uh, you know, it was. I have my miss moments. I have uh thoughts what I say. Shit, man, I already had something going on at JB Hunt where I move. But that's how grow it is. Sometimes you gotta make a move. You feel uncomfortable at the beginning until you learn the system, and you keep growing, learning, and you know that's the way I see it. So, like I said, I didn't want to have no regrets. I want to see the potential. uh like I say, I left the doors open with JB Hunt too. I don't do things to go backwards. You never know what could happen in the future, but it's always good to leave doors open, wherever you at. And like I say, I really think that I'm gonna do good here, and that I'm gonna be able to grow more. So that's the plan. Uh, anybody that got any questions, Green Star Logistic LLC at gmail.com. Send me an email. I just noticed I had like 15 emails with comments on my videos and YouTube notifications. I don't know why YouTube doesn't uh, give me every comment notification. But I was looking through the spam today in my email, and I saw a lot of people, uh, at least like 15 emails, probably more. People writing me, asking me about JB Hunt that I honestly didn't even know, because I thought YouTube would give you a notification about it, but they do some comments, other comments. I don't know why. I don't know, what's going on with YouTube on that subject. But yeah, everybody that I saw today, I going down through the email, and clicking the email, and try to respond to everybody that I seen there. Like I say, I didn't respond to you guys in purpose. I didn't even knew you guys wrote me a comment, to be honest with you. So whoever did that, you obviously probably gonna hear from me today. And like I say, now I know. I'm gonna be checking my spam uh for notifications from YouTube. I didn't know. I don't know why I go through the spam. Uh, like I say, I move those notifications to the inbox. Hopefully, go there. But I thought YouTube app should tell you in the notifications also, whoever write you a comment, but it doesn't. So any questions still, I could help you guys about JB Hunt, uh even SFI, even you know international used trucks, Landstar, you know even Snyder. I mean, like I say, if anybody looking to get a license, CDL, don't pay no college, no school, driving school. Go to Snyder. They pay you for it. Uh, they train you. Uh, when I used to work for Snyder, they had a high rate of passing people there. What I seen, and you know, I did teams with Snyder, and I used to get a lot of new people, to show them the ropes. And I think Snyder got a great system I know they got other companies like Royal, Swift, Prime. So don't waste your money. Don't get in more debts. Go to one of them places. Out of everybody, I will recommend Snyder just because I've seen the process. I didn't go through Snyder. I went through New England tractor trailer school, but I've seen the process of Snyder. I think I don't know if it had changed. It's been years since that time, but they had a good process. So you know, do you time there? Do you year? You know, and then you move off the ladder. You know, that's how it is. Any job, you know, you gotta climb up. Uh, some people they get lucky, and 6 months they very successful doing that. Other people take more time. But I would recommend everybody, doing that. Going to Snyder if you know uh, they planning to become they won't have their city license. Like I said, that's the only really company that I know. I know there's other companies out there, shit, a bunch of them. So I wouldn't recommend anybody. I think I spent like 6,500 uh New England Tractor Trailer School when I went there, and I regret it. I'll be honest. If I would have knew that how easy it was to go to Snyder, Swift, or Prime, one them places. Well, with Prime, I heard you gotta do like 50,000 miles. So I don't know. I think that's a lot. That's a lot of miles. They definitely. But uh, it might work for some people. I'm not criticizing anybody that goes that route. But my opinion, if I'm coming to become a CDL driver, truck driver, I will definitely go to Snyder. You know, make your career, get it. Get it for free. You need experience regardless. You know. I heard if you leave before the year, they charge you 2,500, which is still cheaper than going to a school. So that's my opinion. But anyways, I'm here now on Landstar. I'm gonna keep doing my videos, recording my experience. Like I say, I'm learning every day. Every day I learn something new. You know, in every aspect of life. I don't think you know I will never stop learning. Every day you learn something. You could be 80 years old, you could learn something every day. So that's the plan. I'm gonna keep recording, my experience, my journey as a truck driver, owner operator. Uh, I don't knock anybody that gotta get a SFI truck. You know, uh, like I say, don't get yourself if you're going through SFI truck and a brand new truck from the 2026, man. If you know you're not gonna keep that truck until the end, get at 2023. You know, Mm, the lower the payment week, the more money you could keep, the more money you could save, and the more money you be able to put a down payment in a used truck, and go from there. And getting away from that payment because it's a high payment. I mean, but you can make it. You can make it. Uh, I had a person that told me that I said this in another video before that he was making more money than me being a company driver. Uh, JB Hunt. I was a company driver with JB Hunt, and I did make around $100,000 a year with JB Hunt doing an account. Uh, But I made more money, doing my own thing. Obviously, at one point, in my life, when I started, I had a SFI truck with high payment. I did a mistake of getting a 2020 brand new from the year truck. It was like $1,500 a week. So a lot of the money that I was making gross a week was going to the truck plus the fuel, you know. Uh, and when I realized that, I said, man, I, I'm still making decent money, but shit, I'm gonna get my own truck, and that's what I did. I got this truck. So far so good. Uh, it's a I'm gonna keep driving it, taking care of the things they gotta be taken care. I so far what I changed on this truck, some shocks. Uh, what else? I did a PM. Uh, I changed the brakes. However, the dealer paid me for that, reimbursed me for the brakes. Uh, so far, I mean, it's a used truck. Drives well. Give me great fuel mileage. It's international 826. Uh, it's not a Peterbilt, but I'm happy with it. I'm really happy about it. So my payment is you know cheap. What doesn't even what I used to pay 1 week at SFI. I'm paying a month. So you know I'm winning. That's how I see it. And it's it's decent. Doesn't have no rust. A lot of space inside. You know. Um, so far so good, like I say. But yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys. It's pretty long already. It's like 30 minutes. But I will keep recording. Videos about my journey. Landstar. Uh, Anybody want to come this way? If I could give any kind of information that I might know. I'm still learning the process. I'm new. I'm basically uh you know getting to know the system. I don't know the system on Landstar yet. Like I said, I've been here 2 days orientation. This is my first load. uh I didn't like the way. I already knew that was gonna happen, but I was hoping, I would have got lucky and I would have got a trailer. uh they say take 2 days. So my for my situation, I got my class on a Wednesday and Thursday. Friday nobody gonna do nothing, and then Monday is a holiday, so I probably won't get my trailer until next week. But at least I'm able to work with some brokers. You know, Even though gonna be around Texas area, but I still making this money so far. I mean, with this low, you know, uh, I think I still gonna make like $3 a mile after Landstar uh, get their cut. Uh, but definitely, it's not something that I want to do. I'm doing it because I don't want to stay sitting down, waiting. I want to make money. That's what I want to do. So I gotta do what I have to do. In the meantime, wait for my trailer, and then go from there. And see what happens. But anyways, everybody have a blessed week. Uh, have a blessed weekend. Stay positive. Uh, Enjoy, the Memorial Day weekend. Uh, have fun with your family. Stay safe and stay positive, man. Don't let nobody uh, knock you down. Don't let nobody put you down or try to tell you can't do this, you can't do that. It's all right here in your mind. Whatever you put yourself to, you could do it. So, you know, uh, you see people making it, you see people struggling. It's all, how you carry yourself. You know, like I said, I don't know everything. You know, I'm learning. I'm always willing to listen to people and learn. Even if I might know what they're talking about, uh, I still listen. You know, if I got time, you know, I'll be like, okay, you know, I don't try to put people down. You know, I just listen and you know how to learn some things. Like I say about this on the track, anybody from Landstar know how to put the yard move, or even if Landstar have yard move, I don't know. That's something that I'm gonna call tomorrow and find out. But if somebody see this video tonight and let me know, I appreciate it. Everybody have a blessed week. Stay positive, and you know, stay healthy, and you know, God bless everybody.